MVP was announced today. The winner was Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. I get it, guys. The numbers, amazing. 85 first-place votes to 16. That is just curious to me. I know they had the best record. I get he's the reigning MVP, and I get he's so talented. But I'm just curious what former players like you two think, because most players and coaches that you talk to still say this is LeBron's league. We're picking LeBron, even Kawhi, and a healthy KD before Giannis. What about you?
You know,
it's a regular season award.
It's always so weird to me. You know, I compare. This is the one time we'll compare LeBron to MJ. It's like if you go around the league and you say take a player, every player is going to say LeBron, 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 and that's so disappointing that he has to sit back because he's LeBron James. He's won all these MVPs, and the media, the people who vote for this don't want to give him an MVP because his body of work this season was better than his body of work last season. Giannis' body of work from the season was the same, and that's what upsets me when they do this voting. It's like, you need to go above and beyond what you did last season. If you completed the same last season, you don't deserve MVP in my eyes. It's just like, Steve Nash won it the second time when Kobe should have won. I'm like, he did the exact same thing. He didn't bring anything different to the game. Look at what LeBron did. He led the league in assists. He brought something different to the game, and that's my whole point. You just can't let a guy rest on his laurels and say, okay, he did this last season. Do something different. Impress me.
I think Rob brings up such a great point, James, and that's why I asked you guys. I think players and coaches just have a different perspective. I think that's why who you guys pick has a lot more meaning than the writers, and it always has. I mean, it's amongst your peers, right?
Yeah, I wish they could change it, the deadline, to like maybe after the conference finals.
Wouldn't that be nice?
It's almost like you're starting a race. You pull up, a little short. You don't finish the race, but yet because you put forth a good effort and your numbers are really good, like your speed was really good, but you didn't actually finish the race, did they still give it to you? I think you fall in love with the numbers. And there's a lot to be said about the character of the person. Not to say that Giannis doesn't deserve it or that he doesn't have character, but LeBron's makeup is totally different and it's more elite than Giannis's. Leadership, his record, the way he bounces back from, adversity, the way he leads. Giannis is yet to demonstrate that yet, So I agree with Rob. You can't be the same player. He hasn't led any better last year than he did this year. So the most valuable player, there's a lot of ingredients that go into that. And it can't be just numbers and talent. And, so that's my take on it. Congratulations to Giannis. Of course, I think, LeBron has done more and has had more impact in the league and with every team he's been with. Currently, he's doing it with the Lakers. So, yeah, I'm a little disappointed, but, what can I say?
I'm not
Rob
a little disappointed. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah,
Cubs were first place last year, first place again. Lakers were 12th. Now they're first. Yeah. Big difference. All right, the duo of Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic have been ridiculous in the postseason. They're averaging over 52 points a game. Both are shooting 50% or better from the field. Murray, ridiculous 49% from three. Jokic also averaging 10.8 rebounds and 6 assists. Rob, you look at those numbers. He's so skilled. He's one of the best passing big men we've ever seen. He can shoot. He hits the floater. Break it down. How do the Lakers defend him? Little access receiver.
Well, when you have to defend greats, it can't be by one person. It has to be by committee. And because Jokic is going to get his number, Murray's going to get his number. But in his access 360, I'm going to show you what makes this guy great. So right here, you see he gets a rebound. He kicks it out to Jamal. I'm just going to lumber on down and wait and see what's developing. Now I'm going to set this pick. And this is where the Clippers are trying to, double team this. But Jamal's like trying to assess. He slips this pick. He goes to him. Look, this is a funny thing. Look, they know their assignments. I got a cutter. I got a guy who's going to stay and spot up. He hits it to the guy who's spotted up. This guy right here, Harris, we hadn't talked about him, but it's very dangerous for Denver. Now you see it's another pick and roll. He goes, wait. I'm going to pick it. You know what you're going to do? You're going to drop and recover. I'm going to see what you're going to do. All right, the big is up. You see the Clipper big is up. Back up. I got to help again. I'm going to go out here. Look, now Jokic has the ball. Wait. He's very patient. He lets the lane clear. And he make his move. He goes up stay down on him because he has all the up and under like Kevin McHale. Sorry, James, I had to say that. And then up and over with the left-hand hook. Now you're coming down. Look, he handling the ball. He's coming down. He's running. Look, he uses a little burst of speed. How many times you see bigs do a little hesitation, dribble, and go? Now the Clippers like, you know what, Paul George, you know what, I'm going to come down here because I'm playoff P, and I'm up. Now I'll playoff P. I'm going to slip you and give it right here to the cutter. And look at Harris with little layup. You see, that's the thing. The cutters are phenomenal. Here, he handed off a little pick and roll action. He's still waiting. Look, the patience he has on offense. He just goes. And think about him. He doesn't get pushed off from the block like a lot of bigs. He anchors down right to the block. Now he got all these guys. This is my favorite pass of all time right there because defense is relaxed. You get a cutter who's looking for that ball. Next thing you know, over the top, the cutter's like, wow, I'm getting laid up on. And that's what makes him dangerous because he can shoot, he can pass, and he can bring the rock up and start the offense.
He's got a lot of heart. 6-0 in elimination games. AD always rises to the occasion when he plays guys like Jokic and Gobert, playing in his first Western Conference final. What are you telling him, James?
Well, I mean, AD's going to do what he has to do. I mean, you have to make Jokic play a little defense. You can't allow him to just roam because, you know, what he doesn't have in speed, you know, he's a player that outthinks the defense. You know, there's not too many players that can do that. When he gets that ball in the middle, he knows what a defense. The little hesitation passes are incredible. But you have to occupy him. I think, you know, Dwight Howard, they're going to have some step-ins, you know, on offense. Go at him. Make him, you know, play some defense. McGee, AD for sure, is a guy that can put it on the floor and, you know, make Jokic a little bit vulnerable. And I think that's something that was missing in the last series. You know, you let him, you know, just kind of roam and don't make him play defense, put him in positions where he's got to play post defense. The other thing is, too, thank goodness we have a defensive player of the year, Dwight Howard, who knows how to play post defense. With all these three-point shooters and, you know, the game has changed, you don't find too many old school players. Jokic is an old school post-up player, but you don't find too many good post-up defensive players. That's going to be key.
All right, good stuff, guys. We're getting closer to tip-off. Game 1, AD has been great in the playoffs. He's lit up the Nuggets all year. He averages 29-9 against Denver during the regular season. More of that, please. And next on Access, if you missed the second round of the playoffs with the Purple and Gold, we've got you covered. Top plays from the Lakers-Rockets series coming up next.